But with regard to the role that China played in those talks, can you just speak to how the U.S. government viewed China's involvement, if it was productive, if they were, actually, at the table working in a real way towards an end here? Just your readout of that.
We did believe it was productive that China attended. I'm not going to speak to the details of the meeting because it was a private meeting, but we thought it was productive that they came. We have long said that it would be productive for China to play a role in ending the war in Ukraine if it was willing to play a role that respected Ukraine's territorial integrity and Ukraine's sovereignty. And as I said when I was asked about this a moment ago, we believe it's helpful for countries to attend and hear directly from Ukraine. And I would note that Russia apparently objects to that because you saw Russia criticizing this meeting over the weekend and criticizing the fact that this meeting was held. So we think it's productive for any country to come and hear directly from Ukraine about the concerns Ukraine has. We think it was productive that China did so. In addition to attending the meeting, Deputy Secretary Nuland and the National Security Advisor held a brief separate meeting with the Chinese Special Envoy.
And should we read anything into, pictures from the weekend showed the Saudi official in the middle and, to one side the Chinese official and to the other side the top U.S. official, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan. Are Saudi Arabia, China, and the U.S. really taking the lead on these talks to develop a constructive path potentially out of this war?
I think it's always a little dangerous to read into anything just based on the picture. Sometimes it works, sometimes not. Saudi Arabia was the host of this set of talks. It did so at Ukraine's request. We think it was productive that they did so, and we think it's productive, just as we thought it was productive that they invited President Zelensky to come to Saudi Arabia a couple of months ago. So I wouldn't want to say who is in the lead for talks that right now are not happening. There are no peace negotiations going on with Russia right now because Russia has refused to engage in meaningful peace negotiations. Should there ever be peace negotiations, it's Ukraine that will be in the lead from the non-Russian side. The United States is happy to play any role that is productive to stand with our Ukrainian partners, and we would welcome any other country that wants to play a productive role as well.